Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating this beautiful makeup look using all Black owned makeup cosmetics brands. They are all brands that I've actually never tried before and they're amazing. I was able to create this amazing blue smoky eye with all the products that I tried. With this video, I just really wanted to emphasize to you guys how important it is to recognize where you're spending your money and to really support the Black community. It can be as easy as purchasing makeup, which is something that I know a lot of us already do. So the next time you guys want to purchase cosmetics, be aware of the brands that you are supporting, and maybe you want to support the Black community. And if you do, try out these brands because they're amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and link all of the products that I use down below and their websites. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys are interested, then go ahead and keep watching. So I'm going to start with eyeshadow. The palette I'm going to be using is by the brand UOMA. I believe that's what it's how it's pronounced. And this is the Black Magic palette. That's what it looks like. And then these are the eyeshadows inside. So I've never used this palette. All of the makeup that I have right now, I've never used it. So it's going to be kind of like first impressions as well. I already primed my eyes. I just put a little bit of concealer on them. And I'm pretty sure I have an idea of where I'm going to go with my eyeshadow today. I'm just going to start off with Foxy, just for a transition color. I'm going to be taking, this is a Makeup Shack T67. So I'm going to take some of Foxy and I'm just going to be applying this into my crease. Now I'm going to take this Morphe M22 brush. It's this more defined pointed brush. And I'm going to take the black in the palette. It's called Black, y'all. I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to be applying it into my inner and outer corners of my eyes just to define them. And then as I go, I'm going to go back into that Makeup Shack brush that I started with to blend everything out. Alright guys, so for now I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna apply the color Fierce into the center of my lid. It's this sparkly royal blue color. And I'm just gonna be using my fingers, so I'm just gonna rub the eyeshadow onto my finger and just tap it into the center of my eye. Now that I have the color Fierce, the sparkly blue on my lid, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M22 that I used the black eyeshadow with, and I'm just going to kind of clean up the edges and make sure everything is perfectly blended, and just like around the blue, and just to like define the outer corners even more. I think I'm pretty much done buffing out my crease. So I just pretty much went back and forth with Foxy and Black, y'all, just to get this smoky effect. And I focus more of the black eyeshadow into the inner and outer corners to really define them. But in the process, I did lose Fierce, the blue, the pop of blue that I applied to my lid. So I'm just going to go in with this Morphe 213. Just a little bit of a smaller brush just so I can like precisely fix the areas, mostly like the outer edges of the lid, just to add more of the blue so it can stand out. So I'm just going to take the blue and then just bring the blue in closer to the black and just marry both of those colors together. And then really bring it up to the crease. Kind of creating like a cut crease by stopping like right here, right at the edge of where that black is. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes. So the lashes I have are from the brand Colored Raine, and this is what the lashes look like. I'm going to go ahead and apply them real quick and then I'll be right back. So next I'm going to go into foundation, and I'm going to be using a foundation from the same brand as the palette from UOMA. UOMA, I think that's how you say it. It is a weightless soft matte hydrating foundation, which I have pretty dry skin, especially I feel like with using masks throughout the day. I have to use a mask at work. It gets very dry. Like this area of my face has been so dry lately. So I think this will be amazing for my skin. I've already moisturized my face, and this foundation, I feel like it's a little bit liquidy. I tried the consistency the other day and I just sprayed a little bit on the back of my hand and it was a little runny. So it is. So I think I'm gonna I never use a brush for foundation, but I think I am today. I'm gonna try this new brush. It's from e.l.f. It is the buffing foundation brush. I've actually never used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna put some right on top of the brush and then just buff it into my skin. I usually use a beauty blender. I think I'm just going to use a beauty blender at the end just to avoid any streaking. I'm all done with foundation and it feels really nice on my skin. It looks like medium to full coverage. I think if I kept going and added like more layers, it could be really full coverage, and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin either, which is nice. And the color is great too. I bought it online, so I was a little scared it wasn't gonna be a good match, but it is. It's in Fair Lady T3N. It looks really good and it doesn't feel like super drying to the skin either, but I do look pretty matte. So right now I really enjoy this foundation. But next I'm going to contour, and I bought a lot of things from UOMA. So I bought this highlight and contour stick. So on one end it has this highlighter and on the other end it's a contour stick. So I'm gonna take the sculpting side and let's see, I'm gonna add some, oh, I think I added a lot. And I'm just gonna add some to my forehead. Okay, I'm gonna start there, and it's the small stipple brush. Done contouring, and the stick is super easy to use. For some reason I thought it was going to be a little bit dry, so when I applied it I kind of went in with a heavy hand and I think I applied a little bit too much product, but it's really creamy. It was easy to blend with my brush. The only thing is that I'm not too happy with the color for my skin tone. I think it was a little too much of a reddish undertone, and for me, for contouring, I prefer more of like a cool gray tone for contouring so it can really look like a shadow. But I think it's really nice for bronzing. I applied some on my forehead and I think it looks nice just like for like a bronzing effect. So for me, I think this will come in use more so for bronzing, but the actual product was really nice, super creamy, easy to blend. But again, I don't think I don't think I'm gonna be using it for contouring, but for now it'll be fine. Next I'm going to be concealing Beauty Bakerie, and it's available at Ulta actually. I ordered it online, but they actually do have the brand available at Ulta. in case you were wondering, so you can get points through Ulta. And this is the Insta 3-in-1 Full Coverage Concealer. So I'm going to apply some underneath my eyes. It's a little bit on my forehead. For the concealer, I am going to go ahead and go in with my beauty blender to blend it out. So I actually really like the concealer. It has a really nice coverage. It's very similar to like the Tarte Shape Tape. That's the normal concealer that I would regularly use. And the color's nice too. The only thing is I recommend working in sections. I feel like it dries a little bit quickly. So by the time I reached my forehead, I applied the concealer under my eyes and then a little bit on my forehead. Once I got to my forehead, it was a little bit dry, so it was a little bit difficult to blend out. But other than that, it looks really good and I really like the coverage. And then for powder to set everything, I'm going to be using a powder from the same brand, Beauty Bakerie. And it's their Better Not Bitter Flour. And I wanted to save the packaging because I thought it was so cute. So I thought it was really cute, and actually does have the ingredients. So it has almond, cacao, plantain, or actually, I'm stupid. I think those are the colors. Or are those the ingredients? Oh no, just kidding. I'm like, wow, they use almonds and cacao. Okay, no, but it actually does have the ingredients. Anyways, I thought it was super cute, so I saved the little bag it came in, and then this is the actual powder. So I just went ahead. This is how I like to get my powder out, just so I won't make a mess, and then it'll all come out on the cap. And I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend and make sure there's no creasing, and I'm just going to add powder. Done. And now I'm going to add some bronzer. I'm going to take, this is from the brand The Lip Bar, and I thought it was really cute. I think actually this brand is also available at Target, but I got it off their website. And this is their Fresh Glow Bronzer Plus Blush Duo. So it has a bronzer and a blush. This is what the bronzer looks like. I have mine in Just Got Paid. I think that's the name of the duo, but the actual name of the bronzer is Direct Deposit. This one from BH Cosmetics. A little dark. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit and just dust it on my forehead, on my cheek. So the bronzer I think is a little too dark for my face, but that's my problem because I saw the options of bronzers and I always play myself. I always get a really dark color bronzer because I love looking bronze, but I end up getting a color that doesn't even suit my face. So my color was Direct Deposit. I think if you are a couple shades darker than I am, it'll be the perfect color for you. For me, I guess I could like get away with it. I think I was a little too heavy-handed with it, but like on my forehead I think it looks nice. So there's the bronzer. Now I'm going to add a little bit of eyeshadow to my lower lash line. I think I'm just going to add black. There's the black, and then I'm going to take the transition color Foxy, that brown, and blend it into the black, and then just drag it into the inner corner. Add blush. I'm going to take, this is by IMAN Cosmetics, and this is the blush Sunlit Copper. It's a super pretty like terracotta color with some like gold specks in it. This blush is actually really cute. I love the tone of it. Looks cute. And now I'm gonna highlight, and so this is the other end of the stick. Let me just put a little bit on. Ooh, looks really nice. So I'm gonna apply this. I'm gonna take this Morphe M436. I'm just gonna brush some of the product onto the brush. It gives you like that wet highlight effect. You guys can see. It's actually super nice. I really like that. For my nose, I'm going to add, this is from the Beauty Bakery again. It's this trio, and it has this highlight in it. This whole trio looks so nice. This is the Brownie Bar. So I'm going to take a little bit of that highlight. It's a little dark for my skin tone. I always do that with like bronzers and highlights. I always get like a tone that's too dark. In my head, I'm more tan than I actually am, but it's like, it looks really gorgeous. But sometimes I like adding like blush or bronzer on my nose. So that's what it kind of looks like if I added like a little bit of bronzer on my nose, like a shimmery bronzer. So I'm not mad about it. It looks really nice. But it might be a little bit too dark for me to apply it like on my cheeks. But this highlight looks really good on my cheeks. I love it. So for lips, I just realized I don't have a lip liner. It's okay, we're just not going to use lip liner today. But I did get this lipstick from UOMA, and I just want you guys to see the packaging. It's this white tube, and then it has UOMA like engraved into it, and then over here on the side it says, "A badass does not talk about being a badass." I thought it was so cute. This is the color Eartha, and it's also like a magnetic cap. And then this part is red, and then it says badass right there, and then this is the lipstick. And then I'm going to top it off. I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm going to use. And I'm going to top it off with this lip gloss from Colored Raine. It's in the color Butter Love. It's more of like a peachy nude. So I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to top it off with the gloss. Okay, I have to talk about this lipstick. It is so pretty. This is like the perfect nude for me. I feel like every nude is like a little bit too brown, a little bit too peachy. Like I don't even need a lip liner. The gloss is so nice too. I think it's a very pigmented gloss, so I kind of took away from the lipstick. So I kind of changed into like a completely different color. But it's so pretty. It's a peachy nude. Super glossy. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've done my makeup, so this was like so fun for me. Alright you guys, so this is going to be the completed look, and I'm obsessed with it. I feel like I look super dewy and like nude lips, smoky eye. I also haven't done my makeup in forever because I've been wearing masks all the time, and all I've been doing is like my brows, so it was so fun to play with makeup and new makeup too. I just really wanted to like emphasize to you guys how amazing these products are, and I never realized how white my makeup was. I barely had any black owned makeup cosmetics in my collection. I think the only other brand that I had tried was Juvia's Place, and I wasn't aware that it was black owned. But these brands are so underrated. I think we need to be more conscious when shopping. We don't even realize where our money's going, and I think it's really important for us to be aware of where we're spending our money, especially with something like cosmetics. Obviously there's amazing brands out there that stand for amazing things that are just good quality, and you're putting your money into a black business. So I'm gonna link all of the makeup that I use down below, and I really encourage you guys to just even browse their websites just to see what they offer. Every single thing that I tried out was amazing, and I really want to dedicate myself to being more aware and conscious of the products that I buy, not just makeup, but fashion and hair products. just everything in my life, just be more conscious of where my money's going to. If you guys have brands that you guys want me to try out or that you really enjoy that are Black owned, that are women owned, let me know down below. I really want to focus my channel on, you know, shining a light on these products, on these brands, because they're amazing, and I think that we need to support them as much as we can, especially in these uncertain times where we need to uplift their community. So I'm going, obviously I've said this a billion times, I'm going to link them down below, and I encourage you guys so much to really just check them out and support them. If you guys love makeup, like, it's an easy way to support the Black community just by purchasing makeup, which you're probably gonna do anyways, but you might as well purchase from a Black owned cosmetics brand. I'm obsessed with this look. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be buying more products from them, especially UOMA. Like, everything I tried from them was amazing, and also I noticed that everything that I purchased was like reasonably priced as well. They ranged from like high-end, like there's products that are available at Ulta, there's products that were available at Target. So wherever your budget lies, there's something for you. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, let me know of other brands that you guys want me to try out. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video.